Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the UnCalled Four. We have an exciting show for you tonight. We have some videos questioning the sun's composition, its color, and whether or not it's even real. We have it all. And we are honored to have Lavender Lady with us tonight. She's going to be a little bit late, but hopefully she'll come and join us as soon as she can. And now on to Glober Mom.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Let's go ahead and talk to the ladies around the round table in Boole. Sci, let's get to you because we know you're driving home. So, how you doing?
Well, howdy, y'all. I'm doing all right. I am, I'm just leaving work, so I will be quiet for about a half hour here, but then I'll be back with y'all. And I'm doing all right. Just got, my new weekly news show out, and pretty much just working on that stuff right now.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I loved it. That was a good show.
Awesome,
so
thank you.
What more comes out with that? Miss Vishanti. Hello.
Yeah, trying to stay hydrated and not sick because of the death heat.
Yes.
I hate this. Ugh. I just want to
Just
go
let you
jump
know,
in the ocean.
she and I are both in California, and we're experiencing, I think my temperature was 112. I'm not sure what yours was. Yeah, so we're going UGG right now. Thank goodness for air conditioning. That's all I
wish
say.
we had central air and heating right now, for real.
Yeah. Yeah, we have better at our house this year, so I'm happy about that. But, all righty. Aimee.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm so glad you're all here with us today. I'm sorry about the heat. You guys need to come to Maine, I'm telling you. You can come somewhere up here. Although we had the hottest July we've ever had. So we had 90 degrees with that humidity and no air conditioning either. We've never needed it before. So it's the weather's been we can blame that fake sun.
That's right. It's all the fake sun's fault.
That's right. We'll do that. And the lovely changing weather patterns. It's just so great. But yeah, it's we finally got some reprieve. It's like I said, it's 65. It got up to 72 today. So you guys need to come visit. You need to vacation up here. You may not like winter so much,
in the integrity of flying right now. And wouldn't have concerns about like flying in a tube of petri dish, then I would seriously consider coming to visit.
Exactly, with all the germ bags and everything.
Who knows? Flight of the Fokker could be on that flight. We don't want that to happen.
Exactly.
All righty. Hello, Boole.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Hope you had a good nap. Did you get a good nap yet, or no? Or did you get a nap after this morning?
I did get a nap after this morning.
So
sweet. We're good.
Okay. That's good. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so it's just the four of us for now until Sci gets in, and hopefully Lavender Lady will come in. So we'll keep our eye out for her. But let's go ahead and get started on these videos. And if you want to read off the titles, we'll go ahead and pick one out.
Oh, these
Or do you just want me to pick one out as we start?
Oh, these titles. Let me read the titles because
titles. Some are fun.
Yes. So, number 1, Moon is plasma, Sun is plasma, ionized gases, Earth is more than, with a capital A, flat, number 6. I don't know what the numbers, the fact that they've made 6 videos about this shit, just whatever.
It blows my mind.
Number 2, Mapping Flat Earth on Plasma Moon, Part 2. Again, the fact that you have more than one part.
Yes.
Number 3, Moon light source is not from the sun. The moon is self-luminescent. Number 4. Number 4, the moon is not its own light source. Number 5, the moon and light source in south-southwest. And then it gives a date, which I'm not going to reiterate because who gives a fuck. Number 6 is the moon its own light source. Number 7, sun simulator, hardcore proof. Number 8, Fake Sun. Solar Sun Simulator finally unmasked, part 1. This implies that there's more than one part. Number 9,
Oh, God.
Sun Simulator Conspiracy. Why is the sun white?
Yeah.
Yes, somebody actually asked the question. Number 10, second sun visible next to the sun. Simulator Skylab, Zameslag, and a date.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Is that English?
No. I don't think Zameslag is.
I don't think it is either.
No. I don't even know if it's Klingon or not.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
my
2 A's, so
goodness.
it could be Dutch. Because I know that the isn't it Dutch have the 2 A's in their names? Or is it darn it. I forget now. Anyway. Let's see. I'm looking at him here.
It's kind of not important anyway, given the subject matter, you know.
Yeah. I'm just trying to pick a good one. Well, not a good one, but you know. How about let's do the Sun Simulator Conspiracy. Why is the sun white? Start with a kind of a short one first.
There you
Yeah.
go.
And here we go.
At what point does a conspiracy theory become mainstream? When does it go from, I think they're probably doing this, to, they definitely did this. You know what I mean? Does it take a patent, perhaps? I don't know. Sometimes people need a little bit more proof than a patent. I don't know, maybe 3 random companies that are selling solar simulator devices. Not exactly hard to find. But I'm sure you're asking yourself, Dave, if they really did make a sun simulator, if there's something wrong with their sun and they're trying to compensate for it, it would have to be huge. Okay? And the patent, well, it came out in I don't know, looks like early 60s. So maybe by the 70s they would have figured out what they're doing. If only in the late 70s they come up with something, maybe take them about 20 years to put it into space and then discontinue the program after it's done.
What?
Just saying.
Okay, go
At
ahead
what
and pause
point?
it, Bull. So he's implying the shuttle program was discontinued because they already had accomplished what they wanted to, putting a sun simulator up wherever, up in the sky.
Okay.
But the ones he was showing were small.
Well, and here's my big question. It's the elephant in the room here, guy.
What happened to the real sun?
Yeah.
What sun was shining 5,000 years ago when we didn't have a way to even jump off a cliff hardly?
Exactly.
And what happened to it? Like, we used to have one and now it's not here? Like, what?
Why do we need a fake one if there was a real one?
And see, he's also implying the ones you see on Google, those are for like situations where you need to simulate the sun for something. Not the actual sun, but just for something. There's labs and places that have a sun simulator on for reasons. Well, they're not the real sun.
They use them in Hollywood to make movies.
Yes.
There's
they
a big
do.
clue. It's fake.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So what you're saying is the sun's fake. Got it.
The sun is fake. That's right.
Cool.
If something's wrong with it. Oh my God.
Well, I mean, if birds aren't real, the sun can be fake too. Then I
That's true.
suppose that makes complete sense.
Yeah, because birds are little mini drones.
That's right.
Penguins,
That's why I don't see them
birds,
at night because you
all
gotta
of it.
change the batteries.
Yep. That's right. Penguins are fake, and so are gorillas. They're humans in gorilla suits.
That's right.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But now he's, like I say, he's bringing a shuttle program into it, thinking that's all it was for.
Well, and we still haven't got to why is the sun white. We haven't got to.
No,
that
I know.
I want to wait. There's only 30 seconds left, and I want to find out if he answers that question.
Check it out. Well, let's watch it and see. I think there's some others that, but go ahead.
I don't have high hopes.
No, I don't either, but you know.
Is a conspiracy theory fact? Leave your thoughts below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Hello. Thanks for watching.
So he never said why it was white. He just implies sun simulators since they're being sold, obviously.
5% of this video was him taking pregnant pauses.
Pretty much.
Cool. Real sign of preparedness there.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just him going, well, look at this. Proof.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is
God.
Oh, my gosh. So he has a patent. I mean, sunlight simulators, they do have those.
They do have those.
Yes, and you can use them. Some people have to use them for like seasonal affective disorder. Sometimes people want to grow plants and inside, and those lights are great for that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Goo.
Yeah.
Well, because you can fake it, doesn't mean that it's fake.
Sometimes you just want a really good tan too.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
There's
Without
your
all the
UV
UV rays. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Are we ready for another stupid one? Because I'll have you bring this one up, Boole. We'll do the moon now to kind of balance it out. The moon is not its own light source.
Yes. The moon is not its own light source.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I thought we knew that already, but go ahead.
Yeah, we kind of did.
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
It's pretty obvious that the system of education, the systems of this world, they don't tell us the truth about pretty much everything. But some things they have to tell the truth about because it's too obvious to find out for yourself. Those things they can't hide. In this case, the moon. It's not out yet. Probably couldn't see it anyway.
Can't hide the moon.
Dynasty, get to the point.
But there's some people that believe the moon is its own source of light. And this is why they can't lie about it, is because it's very basic information you can find out for yourself that any light source doesn't cast shadows. And if you have a telescope and you look at the moon, or you've seen real pictures of the moon, craters have shadows. If the moon was its own source of light, there would be no shadows on it at all.
Agreed.
Now on a 365-day year calendar, that one's easy to lie about. They just squeeze in the days where they want, where they fit in, and they don't fit.
What?
But because you follow a calendar that's very inconsistent, that one's easy to get. Pull the calendar over your ass. So anyway, the moon is not its own light source. Figure it out.
Okay, well, I mean, we agree.
Now, you heard him say, right?
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
You heard him say what he said. Now, on his description for that video, it says light sources don't have shadows on them. Craters on the moon have shadows, and it's easy to see, so this is one they can't lie about. Plenty more things they can lie and do lie about. They can and do lie about. And it's signed Squirrely Nations.
Oh boy.
So he's basically like, they don't lie about the moon, but there's other things they can lie about.
That's the whole video in a
That's the whole
TLDR.
video.
We should get this guy to debate some flirt.
I saw that and just had a good laugh.
That was funny.
Congratulations, we agree. Get to the point.
Oh my God, that was funny.
That was good.
Oh,
and I like how he jumped from one subject to the other. Like,
uh-huh.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out The only people
And
I
then the
know,
calendar.
the only people I know who think it is its own light source are flat earthers. So who's lying about it? Like, who's
Exactly.
Right. They
are
That mysterious they.
the mysterious they talk a lot, don't they? Mia Wallace, Pulp Fiction. They talk a lot, don't
Well,
they?
I mean, just like Cool Hard Logic says, it's the ever faceless, ever nameless they.
They, exactly.
Right. The big, bad, scary they.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
How do I get membership in they? Is there a club?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Illuminati.
I just thought that was funny. Oh, excuse me.
That's all right.
Bull, let's go ahead and do the second sun visible next to the sun simulator.
Oh, the Skylab
Skylab, Zamslag.
Zomslag, however you say it.
Yeah.
Du hast mich, whatever. Here we go.
Welcome to yet another video from Skylab on Truth, Zamslag, the Netherlands. It's the 7th of April 2020. We're in the middle of a pandemic, COVID-19, catastrophic time area.
And they sprayed today only around the sun.
Chipmunk's a good idea because he does
Did you
talk
call
slow.
that a sun? What's next to the sun? And does it move like a flare?
Okay, number one thing I want to point out here. Don't point your camera at the sun
Yes,
without
exactly.
a solar filter. Oh my god, do you have any idea what that does to the sensor in your camera? Two,
Of course they don't.
No,
that
he
is-
doesn't. That's why he did it.
That's an artifact on your sensor from
Yes.
pointing it at the sun. That's exactly what's
Yep.
happening there. You're ruining
Both
your
of those,
camera.
both one's a lens flare and one's an artifact.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, but if he knew he shouldn't do that, he wouldn't. He would, you know. So, I think I sent this one to Ragical to show him. Hey, look, it's somebody from your homeland. Look what they're
He's
doing.
probably like, dipshittery.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Shall we continue?
Yeah, let's continue.
I might up the chipmunk because he's slow. Oh my god.
Oh God, was he slow?
That's weird. You see the flare moving from left to right, now back to left. 2 o'clock of the sun, you see that? Looks like the flare is coming from a little sun. Crazy, man. Ah, that one I heard. Just a minute bit.
Uh-oh, chemtrails.
Yep.
Walking my dog. You call that a dog? Hela! Little rat. Come! Don't listen. So that ugly streak has been here all morning and afternoon. It's 2 o'clock, I think. Let's have another look at that crazy object next to the sun. Cancel back, why not?
Still slow.
Filming this again with a crappy iPhone 5S. By the way. Ooh, we make a big turn. Big turn. Spraying around.
Go ahead and pause it, Bull.
Anyway, that's
God damn the wind on the microphone. I hate that. Oh. And he's pointing to those streaks in the sky like, he doesn't say chemtrails, but I think he's implying chemtrails.
I'm thinking that too. I'm thinking that's what he's implying.
And if he's implying chemtrails, they're doing a damn bad job of covering that sun.
Real bad. And that supposed simulator, quote unquote.
That's right.
That's just what they want you to.
That's right. It's all a simulation.
That mysterious day.
Oh my God. Even on chipmunk mode, he's so slow. My God.
And he spent 4 minutes pointing his camera at the sun. He hasn't mentioned the simulator part once.
No, except that little dot.
That second thing.
It's all implied. Yeah. Yeah.
Who needs to make a point when you don't have a point?
That's right. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. I think we don't have much more, do we?
No, especially not at 1 3/4 speed. So
Yeah.
we're almost up to 2 at this point. Keep that in mind. This is almost double the original speed we're going.
Yeah, and it's still slow.
Stay all inside, except for me, of course, because I'm a researcher. And I'm living in a small village. But we have to stay strong, stay together, and stay healthy. Thank you for watching. God bless you, and let's hope this COVID-19 will be vanished very soon. Okay, thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe as long as you can. And we'll. Bye-bye.
Jesus. Oh, thank God that's over. Cute dog, by the way. Very cute dog.
He is. It's cute. And it's really
right.
pretty where he lives.
No mention of the simulator, just a little dot, just a little something next to it. And
is
then
anyone like on these videos tonight going to have a point or make their point, or are they just waffling on?
Some do make points. Yeah, this one just kind of waffled, though.
Yeah.
But I thought it was interesting because he took the camera artifacts and was like, oh, look, there's something there. And that was it.
He literally just went outside and did the Dutch equivalent. Oh, what a beautiful morning! Like,
you're right. He did spin around a lot, didn't he?
Just breaking into Oklahoma, but doing it like in his field.
He was outstanding in his field.
Right.
Oh, crap. Okay. Let me see. Let's do. Yeah. All right, let's get this one out of the way. Y'all are going to recognize who it is once we start it. But moon is plasma, sun is plasma, ionized gases, earth is more than, capital A, flat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why there's a capital A, but there's a capital A in than.
No. Just had to make sure.
Oh, yeah, I had to put that in there.
Had to put that in there.
All right,
But,
here we go,
yeah.
ladies.
Here we go.
What up, Right the Hand here. We're going to be stepping out into the deep end here. The sun and the moon, I believe, are not fusion, whatever they say. They are a positive and negatively charged ionized gas, also known as plasma. So it'd be like, picture you got these neon lights in the sky, okay? Now real quick, I did a search there for superheated gas or plasma, and you get pictures of the sun, of course, because that's what the sun is. Okay, so plasma, since it is a positive or negatively charged gas, it is influenced by a magnetic field. We know the Earth has an electromagnetic field, so it's that electromagnetic field which keeps the plasma.
Couldn't be the gravity of the sun and the sun's electromagnetic field.
No, it's the magnetic field of the Earth keeps the plasma like that.
No, nuclear reactions keep the plasma like that. Where does he think the heat's coming from? Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I laughed when I heard that he thinks it's the Earth's magnetic field that keeps it that way.
Oh my God, he's such a troll.
If there was a magnetic field that strong that could keep gas in a plasma state, we would all be dead, people.
We would.
We would all be dead.
That floored me when I heard that. I was like, "You've got to be kidding me!"
I fucking hate Left the Foot. I really do, but just if you really think we want to like fuck with these guys, we should get a bunch of parody channels together and start saying the Earth doesn't have a magnetic field and watch them have a meltdown because they're like, yeah, we do. We've tested it. No, that's fake. But we can demonstrate it. That's not science.
Compass is fake news. Compasses are fake news.
Compasses are fake news. It just seems to me like Right the Hand and Joy Rocha kind of went to the same school. Hey,
I think they went to school.
The same YouTube school. Hey, we got a person joining.
Yay!
Lavender Lady, you there? Oh, is she muted?
I think she's muted.
Oh,
I see a kid.
You're muted, Diana. Uh-oh, hello. Oh, hey.
Is that working?
There you are. Hey. How are you?
All there.
Welcome.
Well, I just woke up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at that kid.
Yeah, I took a little nap. I was on the air this morning, and
oh goodness.
Yeah, we have the
that's Sylvia. Isn't she cutie?
Sunday at noon, and yeah, that's me. That's Kate. That's Mom NATO, and often enough,
yes, that's right.
Tornado. So yeah, then I lay down and I went.
I get it. Is there a way you could turn off? Oh, there you go. I was gonna say, if there's a way you could turn off your camera, maybe it might be easier. So we just see your avatar when you talk.
We could.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Where is my? There
Cursor
it is.
down to the bottom. Yeah. There we go.
What?
Yeah, it'll make it easier when you talk. We just see your avatar instead.
Oh, that's a good thing. Yay.
Yeah.
And then there's the little one over here.
It makes it easier on the set there.
And I don't know if you saw Sylvia, but she's here.
We saw Sylvia. She's adorable. Yeah, Sylvia's a good kitty. So we've gone through a few videos of sun simulators and the moon and everything. So now we're back at it again. We have Right the Hand right now, so hopefully we can right to the hand.
Do I even want to know?
No.
Okay. I wonder.
At best you don't know.
Yeah.
So far we've established that he thinks that the sun's, because the sun is plasma. What did he say? The sun is plasma and it's ionized gas, positive, negative ionized gas, and that the Earth's magnetic field is what's keeping it together.
The Earth's magnetic field.
Oh, hey,
the
I knew
Earth's magnetic field.
Once.
So we got to that point.
Yeah, the Earth is definitely strong enough to do shit to the sun on that scale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'll tell you what, Bullet. Oop, yes?
The sun being plasma is not that far off, but the Earth being held together magnetically, no.
Yeah.
The Earth is holding the sun together.
The Earth is holding the Earth's magnetic field is holding the sun's plasma together.
Right.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I'm still waking up, so I don't.
Oh, no problem.
You don't need to be awake for any of this. This is in fact, probably better. It's probably better if you're not. But anyway,
shall we go ahead and let's go ahead and watch some more of the video? So kind of hopefully we'll get up to speed more on here.
Yeah, hopefully she does. Here we go.
Floating above it. Okay. So we know atoms are fake, so we know everything's not made up of atoms. And if you just look at things sensibly and logically, you'll know that there's not tiny spaces in between us, okay? We can swim through water even though it's a solid, okay? Air is the same way. It is a solid in the sense that it's not made up of tiny particles, but it is one cohesive unit like water that you walk through. Air is water, okay? you have liquid water, and then you have air, which is just air. It's not made up of hydrogen and oxygen and all these other gases. That's bullshit, because it's brought to you by the same people that brought you the solar system, as we said before. So basically, we're walking through air in the same way that fish are swimming in water, and it's the exact same thing. It's just thinner, okay? And we breathe in this water vapor, and we harvest the positive charge, and that's what keeps our blood flowing, I believe. Since the heart is not a pump, don't want to get into it, it's just our blood has a natural
The amount of bullshit we just had to unpack here.
I know. So he said something about we're harvesting the positive particle. Like, what did he say? Something? It's like, can you imagine farmers being out in the field with their child and be like, "Yeah, son, it's time for the yearly harvest. It's time to go reap all those positive charges."
That's
yes,
right.
Paul.
And I believe he's mentioned that we're draining the sun or something like that.
Oh yeah, sure.
I do believe.
That sounds like an Asimov novel.
Oh my god.
Oh god. I don't even know where to start.
There's so much gold in this from him. Oh my god.
Air is water.
Air is water. Dogs and cats breeding together.
Living together.
Mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria.
No, the whole atoms are fake thing.
Oh, there we go snorting. They actually know it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, atoms are fake. There's not space between things.
Yes, there's not space in between things. Everything.
Water is solid. Yeah, water is a solid. I couldn't get over that one.
Air is a solid too. Air is a solid. That's even better.
Air's a solid too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, and your heart is not a pump. He also said,
Your heart is a pump.
You're going to get into that.
What was 3 is 1. What was 1 is nothing. Okay.
Yes.
That's right.
See,
That's right.
Now I'm going to repeat that to all of you on drugs.
We haven't gotten to why the heart is not a pump yet, but he gets to that. So
I've taken apart pumps and I've dissected a heart in grade school, mind you. Grade school. Pig's hearts. We dissected them.
Oh, really?
Yes. And
oh yeah, I remember that.
You know what? The pig's heart looks like a pump to me.
it sure
Hearts
does,
look
doesn't
like
it?
pumps to me.
Nobody did that stuff that early. I mean, I didn't get to slice open any animals until I was in 9th grade.
That's when we did the
Sounds
frog.
about like me in
which
high
was,
school.
We did the frogs and we did them alive in 9th grade.
Yeah. And did you have the battery and you hooked it up to the leg and the leg went ticky, ticky, ticky?
The leg twinged. Yeah,
no,
twitched.
we just opened them up. We put the pin in their head, scrambled their little brain, and looking back on this, I can't. This was probably the saddest thing I ever had to do. I really felt for Elliot and E.T. Let the frogs go.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Zagata had scrambled the frog's brains before class began.
That's how ours was. Ours were, yeah.
You guys had to kill your own frogs?
Oh,
Yep.
I never had to do that, thankfully.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Before we got
Our
them.
frogs were already dead,
Yeah.
and so were the pigs. We had little piglets that we had to unbag.
Well, fortunately,
So,
I never had to. Fortunately, I took chemistry and not biology, so I didn't have the pleasure of doing the pigs.
Geez, I didn't do a fetal pig until freshman bio.
We never did fetal pigs. We did worms, crawfish, and then frogs.
Oh wow.
Okay, then.
I remember the worms
Frog.
too.
Now, in freshman bio, we had a lot of fun. We crossbred molds. That was exciting. Because you put them on a microscope slide, and you looked at their spore cases, and the different crossings that you had different shaped spore cases on the same stalk. Remember, molds are haploid, so they show up almost like kernels of corn. You know how you get different kernels of corn on the cob?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you had that sort of effect going on with the ASCII, as they call them, of the molds, it was fascinating stuff. And the 19-year-olds are sitting there. Why am I doing this? And I'm really getting into. Well, I'm 35 at the time, so I was a breath of fresh air to most of my profs. Even a couple of them said, "You're not 19." I said, "No, I'm not." Ain't it great?
Awesome. Oh, okay.
And one of the profs, it was so much fun. It was all I could do to keep my mouth shut. I did keep my mouth shut, but it was almost, yeah, you want to go out?
Mm-hmm.
I had a crush on her. Oh, did I ever? Anyway.
Oh, have we stalled enough?
Problems.
Have we stalled enough for this video yet, or should we keep going or keep stalling?
Sure. Make sure your hip boots are on good.
Yes, I should be in pretty soon, Diana. So she's on her way home from work, so she'll be here.
Here we go.
But let's keep going. He explains how the blood pumps through your body. Go ahead.
Rest should be good.
Momentum, a natural charge or a life force to it that moves about its own accord. And we breathe the air to feed that positive charge, and it keeps spinning and spinning around our body. And the heart just pinches the flow so that the blood can become a higher pressure and force its way into the capillaries and distribute that positive charge and then suck back the negative charge. And then we breathe the negative charge out, and then plants do the complete opposite. Plants aren't doing photosynthesis. We know this because anything they tell you is bullshit. They told you about space. They told you about World War II. They told you about nukes. They told you about everything they say is bullshit. So we know if everything they say is bullshit, that there must be another explanation, and it must make sense. I think the devil is obsessed with computers.
Don't ask me questions like that.
We breathe in
photosynthesis.
Yes, so we breathe in positive, the positive ions or energy that circles around our body and pumps the blood through, and all the heart does is pinch it, and then we breathe out the negative, breathe back in the positive. Oh my God!
Yeah, now I've got Bing Crosby going through my head here. You know,
which Bing Crosby?
Accentuate the positive.
Oh, yes.
Negative.
Well, I was gonna say only 90s kids will remember the philosophy given to us by Gavin Rossdale of breathe in, breathe out.
Oh,
breathe
yes.
in, breathe out, breathe in.
I was thinking more of Strictly Commercial by Frank Zappa, but that's just me.
Strictly Commercial. Who had the other man to get it on that city to jump up from a Igaboo.
Oh my God. This is so funny.
Plants aren't doing photosynthesis.
No, they're not. They don't need
my body for a second.
No.
It sounds almost like there's somebody who did not do well in science class and is now trying to invent their own universe.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay.
Yep. I think we talked to a lot of these people. They'll tell you I didn't like science or something like that.
Well,
these poor kids.
Keep in mind,
or I didn't like math, or
This is the one person, and I did it to poor MC Toon on the Non Sequitur show. I kicked this guy off as the producer of the show. I'm like, you're not gonna come on my channel and act like an ass to everybody from the gate.
Right.
Like, I get you could get heated over your shit, but you don't get to treat people like crap on my channel. I kicked him. I closed the debate down. It was right to hand and MC Toon. And I felt so bad for MC Toon because he was so looking forward to being on the Non Sequitur show at that point. And it was like...
Right.
Well, right to hand screwed that up for you.
He does all the time.
Yes.
Oh,
and one of the things that was really striking to me throughout this video right here is how many times he says the word bullshit. It's the funniest thing.
Yep.
I'm thinking someone doth protest too much. You know what I mean?
I agree.
A little, yeah.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, bushy boy.
Because there was a thing going around on Discord saying that he actually admitted that the Earth was
He admitted on Discord. Yeah, he admitted on Discord he's a Poe.
Yeah,
I never let him forget it.
Screenshots or it didn't happen.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. I know. I'm trying to find him, but yeah.
Mr. Sissable has a video on it. Look on Mr. Sissable's channel. He's got a video on it from last fall.
Yep. Awesome.
So another Poe, like Aaron,
yes,
was to.
He was supposed to. I was going to say Mr. Sensible was supposed to debate him, and he had this video at the ready in case he didn't show up, and Right the Hand was in the chat, wouldn't come on. And he's like, no, he wasn't in the chat. You know, you got 15 minutes. They even put a timer up. And after that 15 minutes, I don't think he showed up, and it was just like, well, roll the video. So
wow.
Yep.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Exactly. Shall we finish this? Shall we finish this one off? Finish this one off, Bull, and I don't think there's much more.
Yeah, let's go. Let's find out how much there is real quick. Let's see. We're about a little over halfway. There's a minute 3 left. Okay. I can kind of speed it up a bit because he's slow too.
He is slow. Yeah, he's.
All right, here we go.
Because they follow a lot of the same principles that
God's created Earth does. So if you picture a circuit board that has pathways, okay? Like the orbital lines, that's what the sun and the moon and the stars are following. They are electrical, ionic plasma for the sun and the moon, and they are following this circuit board of pathways. We're not some ball of rock just floating in space that is magically powered by a magnetic core, even though the iron is too hot to produce a magnetic charge. Like, that just doesn't fucking work, man. And you know, brothers and sisters, that if you spin metal or create an electrical current, you create a magnetic field. A magnetic field is created around an electrical current being run. That's why Earth has light, because there's an electrical current being run, and that's why we have magnetism. Because of that electrical current being run, man, they can just tap in to this power. The same power that keeps the sun and the moon in, not orbits, but in its track and pathing and all that. It's just electrical. And then you sprinkle in a little bit of physical matter, okay, and you have a sandbox that has laws and rules that it must follow. It's not some kind of crazy vacuum of space, dude. It's a neon light. Vegas.
I love it.
Wow. And not a single point was made.
Not a single point was made. Nope. There never is.
I finally turned on the show on YouTube here. I finally found it. Yay.
All right. So, anybody want to pick the next video?
Anyone? Bueller? Fry?
Anyone? Nope. Me again? Okay. Me again. Okay. Let's do the, let me look. We did those two. Let's go ahead and do the, oh my God. Fake Sun, Solar Sun Simulator, Finally Unmasked, Part 1.
Oh, yes. Finally. We've been waiting all night. Here we go.
I put the link of Mr. Sensible's Right the Hand busted video in so people could take a look.
All right. Here we go.
I'll put it in chat here, too.
All right.
There we go. I think this one, let me look at my thing.
Is he going to talk?
Hang on. I think there's one where it doesn't start for, where did I get? My brain can't see. There's no sound for like 3 hours and 3 minutes and 15 seconds on this. The first 3 minutes are soundless.
Oh, that's exciting.
So if you want to speed it up, you can. I think he's just showing images anyway.
Yeah, like what I was like, what's wrong?
It sound like chipmunk silence.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh.
Black hole sun, won't you come?
Wash away the rain.
Wash away the rain, black hole sun.
They're all camera artifacts too.
No. I was looking at the.
I just want to point out right there, because the reason the sun is black is because your camera is masking it out. Because it's overloading. You're overloading the sensor by pointing it at the sun. You're an idiot. I hope you have to buy a new camera at least once in your life because of this shit.
Poor camera. It's camera abuse.
Reminds me of Al Bean mistakenly pointing the camera at the sun, and then you lost the entire television transmission of the Apollo 12 moonwalk that way.
Oh yeah. Okay, Bull, if you want to keep it going till. It's funny how that black dot's just where he's focusing it. Nowhere else.
You know, it's pretty bad when you have 3 minutes of your video and there's no audio, no context, no purpose to it.
This is definitely not Oscar-winning material.
No, it's not. It's not.
Hey everybody, it's Friday, December 8th.
7:20 p.m. Mountain Time, 2017. What you're looking at is Crazy Horse Monument in southwestern South Dakota. This photograph here and this one right here were taken by a man named Jonathan back on August the 8th. He sent these pictures to me early this week, and he noticed something in both of these pictures. These are two separate pictures he took just seconds apart, and he sent them to me wanting to know what, if anything, he thought maybe this object was in the sky in this photograph. He didn't see it when he took the picture, and he wasn't sure what to make of it, and I quite honestly am not either. But it's very interesting, and I'm going to share it with you guys and let you decide. This is where he took both of those pictures that I just showed you. Right here. There's two separate pictures, this one and the one before. Right here in southwest South Dakota at Crazy Horse
Monument. And here it is on Google Earth.
On Google Earth.
Right here.
I love it.
So that's where we're at, August the 8th. So I took the pictures and I zoomed in, kind of altered the contrast color, did all kinds of different things with the color, the clarity, highlights, everything that I could possibly do to pull out whatever this possibly was in these photos. And you can see it up here in the upper left-hand corner at about the 11 o'clock position. This is a picture that I have adjusted a little bit. I'm going to show you many, many more. I've never seen anything quite like this. And if you look at the pictures, just in general, they're very pleasant. There's nothing brilliantly bright in these pictures as far as light saturation goes. I've seen hundreds and hundreds of pictures of objects in the sky, and typically the sun is just overpowering the photograph, and it's causing all kinds of light anomalies in the photograph. That's not the case with these photos. It's just a pleasant picture of, you know, a monument. I mean, there's no bright lights in here that would dominate or interfere with the photographs. So in this one here, I zoomed in and adjusted the contrast just briefly, and then I get to where I really get to adjusting the color and stuff. But you can see it right up there, and it's definitely very interesting. Let's see here. I've got so many pictures going.
Oh my God! What? It's a cloud.
Oh my! No, no, actually,
at the moon.
No.
No, it's just a cloud.
I
with a
believe,
funny shape.
Well, okay. I'll let you run. I'm going to let it run when we see it. But what he's seeing is the sun's pretty much like, if you look at the picture, doesn't the sun look like it's coming from the upper right-hand corner?
Yeah.
Judging from the shadows and stuff. That is in the opposite corner.
So then it would be an artifact.
It would be an artifact.
Yeah, because it looks like it's
an artifact.
Octagon, hexagon shape. Yeah,
right.
That's what it looks like. And you get those when you're taking pictures with the sun right there.
Yeah.
That's why they say not to face it when you're taking pictures, even if it's not going to be directly in the shot.
Right.
I do remember that.
Yes. But if I'm not mistaken, he also zooms in so you can see it better.
I hope so, because that just looks like a cloud in the screen to me. That's what it looks like.
He just takes his sweet time doing it,
right.
But he does it.
Oh, God.
Right.
So...
All right, here we go.
It's unbelievable. Let's just go with this one. There it is again. Pay attention to whatever these things are. There's one here at 6 o'clock, because I'm going to refer to these here later in the video. There's one at 6, and there's one way over here at about the 1 o'clock position. But just kind of pay attention to the distance and location of both of those things, whatever they are. I have no idea what those are either. You'll see what I mean here. There's the one at 6 o'clock position. Here's the one at 1. This is picture number 2. This is picture 1. This is picture 2. And I've adjusted the color in both of these pictures. You can see that this little white object, whatever that is, it was in both of his photographs. In this photograph, it's at the 4 o'clock position. And this is in the same position with respect to 1 o'clock. It's just farther away. So I don't know if these things, whatever they are, were moving, or if this possibly moved a little bit, whatever it is. I have no idea, but I've seen hundreds and hundreds of lens flares in photographs, and this is just simply not your typical lens flare by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, it looks like a honeycomb. It's a hexagon. And when you look at it really close, it's got definition. It's got a circle in the middle of it. It's actually kind of neat. And from the research that I've done the last couple of days, there's been other people see these things in the sky. Actually saw them. One guy saw them twice as he was viewing the moon. I'll get to that also here in just a minute. But let me just show you the photographs that I've taken. I'll give you that guy's witness testimony that saw something similar to this in front of the moon in his telescope, his camera and telescope set up on the moon from Florida. And he's seen something similar to this twice. This is another perspective of this. I've adjusted the, in fact, this is full negative. Exactly what I've done. I've taken it and put it into full negative. Looks like a honeycomb. What else do we have? Here's another look at it. It's very dark. And this, but I've done all this. I've adjusted all the light just so you can see it in a different perspective. Different perspective. Definitely got a honeycomb thing going on here.
See?
What do we got here? Yeah. This one here, it almost looks like it's got reflectivity. And here's the object at 6 and 1 o'clock. Here's another look at it here. Definitely like a honeycomb. Here's another look at it here. That's a pretty good picture there. The way I adjusted I think it was the lighting, and I removed some color. I don't know, but you could see there's a circle in the center of this thing. There you can see it again.
Okay, good and
in this
positive.
photograph.
I can bet you there's something in the camera.
Are we looking at a cloud?
No.
Is that what we're looking at?
Artifact. Well, yeah, we're looking at what's a camera artifact actually.
Oh,
maybe you can describe it.
Tell, but...
It looks like a honeycomb, like you'd have
like
to. I think that you like a pentagon, like or hexagon or whatever. Like it's got like little honey. Looked like it had little honeycombs that was made up of, like they use like some sun simulators are. They're like honeycombs with the honey thing around in the middle.
Yes, that's how all sun simulators are.
I would bet that there's a piece like that in the camera and it's being reflected.
It's most likely. It could be most likely, if anything, it's going to be the reflection of like the prism inside. If there's something.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Right.
It's honey nut photography, people.
Obviously. Brought to you by Kellogg's.
Yeah.
Because when he said he had someone that had the same thing when he was shooting the moon, wouldn't that tell him that's the camera?
Yeah.
Not the
well,
sky.
It's not their strong suit.
Oh, look at that.
He's a dumbass.
Deduction is not exactly a skill they have.
I just looked up lens flare in the font of all knowledge, also known as Wikipedia, and it seems that the shape of the lens flare depends on the number of blades of the aperture.
Okay.
So if you have a 6-bladed aperture, you have a hexagonal pattern. So now I know the aperture.
And the hole in the middle would be
6 blades.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the hole in the middle would be what it shoots through, basically, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
The aperture is what
the aperture
constricts the amount of light that goes through.
Yes.
That's the whole point of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't know what the little dot in the middle of the hexagon is. I do not know what that is.
I'm assuming that's the back of the camera. Like,
yeah, it's where you
when
like you're
light
like
comes in and starts bouncing all around and
like how we have our irises and they open and close. It's probably like the iris of the shutter. That's the only way I could explain it. Sai could explain it better, I'm sure. But
being a photographer, yes.
Yeah.
I'm just laughing because it took all of 3 seconds to get that answer.
Right. Now, this video is a 13-minute long video.
Oh.
Yeah. So that
and
tells you
can't figure it out. That's just incredible to me.
And the first 3 minutes he had no sound. Size back. Oh, she's having issues, I think.
Oh, look, I see Terry Davies waving at us. Hi, Terry.
Oh, hey, Terry. How you doing, sweetie?
Long time no move.
Let's go ahead and run this some more. Yeah, let's go ahead and run this some more, and then we'll hopefully have Cy worked out where she can come on.
Here's another one, and here's these objects still at 6 and 1. It almost looks like it's, I don't know, dipping into the clouds. The clouds are moving around it or something. It kind of looks that way, but maybe not.
No.
Now, the reason I say that is because of this photograph, the way I've got it adjusted. I've really got things tweaked on this one, and you can see the clouds almost look like they are moving around this thing. But maybe not. I don't know. Light looks different up here. Looks a little darker down here, like maybe it's tilted at an angle. Or there's something that goes vertical. You can almost imagine a vertical triangle going here, 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 meeting at a point up here at the top. Because there does look like a star at the top. These things could be vertical, and that could be why it's reflecting light on this side and not on this side. I don't know. I'm just thinking outside the box of simply what this thing could be. It's not your typical lens flare, that's for sure. Just another look at it here again.
Notice now,
and yet another perspective here. And I'm up pretty close on this. But here's what's interesting. I did some research. I looked on New Force, where people report things that they see in the sky. It's got an archive, and I went back through the archives, and I was looking for chevrons, different types of objects that people report that they see in the sky. And there's always hundreds and hundreds of reports. Not every month. Some months are more than others. But this particular one here I found interesting. I did find several people reporting seeing chevrons. But this one here I wanted to share because this gentleman here reported seeing a fast-moving, what he calls a black star, star-shaped object transiting the moon at 144 times magnification as he was viewing the moon through his telescope. And I think he had a camera on it as well. I don't think he got a picture. It just went through really fast as he was looking at the moon. But here's the thing. He drew a sketch of what he saw, and that's what he saw. Not only did he see it once, and this was on November 30th, less than 10 days ago, he's seen this phenomenon twice. And that resembles, even though it's missing one point, that resembles a chevron or a honeycomb. This same guy has seen it 2 times in less than a year. He says, as a point of interest, this is actually the second of these objects that I have seen while observing the moon. The earlier observation took place on June 23rd, 2016. And there is a report on file here at New Force, and he reported the same phenomenon. So I found that interesting. There were other people that reported seeing like triangles and chevrons, but this was the closest I could find to something that kind of matched this description of whatever this thing here is. And again, this photo was taken by Jonathan at the Crazy Horse Monument in South Dakota, August 8th, 2017. He did not see this object. He just noticed it in the photographs after the fact. It does look like it may be moving. If it was moving, it was probably moving at a very high rate of speed. Probably wasn't meant to be seen, obviously. But it does look like if it is something that is an unidentified aerial phenomenon, looks very sophisticated, whatever it is, I don't know. But it's definitely not your typical lens flare, that's for sure. Those are typically round and very obvious. You know those when you see them. But this is definitely not your typical lens flare, that's for sure. So I found that interesting. I wanted to share that with you guys. Jonathan, thank you for sharing this with me. I've actually had fun with this thing. I've never seen anything like this in photographs before, so this was a new one for me as well. And I want to thank you guys.
Chicken Little.
That's not your typical lens flare, that's for sure. He said that
he doesn't. He looks for something supernatural as opposed to maybe something with the camera first. Let's check that out first.
With the naked eye. It's perfectly geometric, and it's only visible in the camera.
Yeah. Let me check supernatural stuff first.
It was aliens.
It was aliens. Not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
It's a piece of the sky falling.
That's right.
It's crazy. I was arguing with Cy-10 Bruggen Kate last night, and now you have this one. Somebody give me a break.
Why do you talk to that guy, by the way? I can't. I just can't with that guy. Cy-10?
I don't know what the heck it was. I was answering something else, and he ended up in the middle of it with his usual, how do you know Do you use your reason to validate your reason and all this crap? And it's like, it didn't take me very long. Just say, Sci, you're screwed, and bye bye.
Yeah.
And of course, he walks off like the pigeon declaring victory. Got you to bail, got you to bail. No, I'm not crazy, Sci.
He walks into a chess game, scatters the pieces like a pigeon on a chessboard, and thinks he's won.
Right.
You got
it.
Wow.
Oh, this is funny.
Well, it's funny. Jinshu said, "Demons from my butt." Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny.
Those pesky butt demons.
Damn. Yeah, I know. Why are they going after the butt? What is the deal with the butt? Come on. Wow.
Sometimes the butt can be fun.
Well, I need a little butt before there's any fun going on, but
Oh my god, that's funny. Oh
my.
Okay. All right. On to the next.
What is next? That's the question.
Let's do Mapping Earth on Plasma Moon Part 2.
Oh, yes. Mapping Earth on Moon, because that makes total sense.
Yes.
All right.
Right. Perfect sense.
All right. Okay, there was one that was vertical video. I don't think this is it, though. We'll find out.
I don't know if this is the one. I don't remember how they looked.
Here we go. We'll find out. Okay, so he says literally, you wanted the truth.
He sounds like he's playing clips from movies and stuff.
Yeah, we got to be careful with this one, apparently.
So we got to be careful. Chances are it might be, I don't know if he talks or it's just clips. We might be able to keep this one muted.
Yeah, let's turn it down because I don't think he's really going to say anything. It's too short of a video for that.
Yeah, it's 2.5, yeah.
So here we go. Let me turn it down to nothing.
But he's basically implying that there's parts of the moon of the moon that look just like the flat Earth.
Oh, I've heard this stuff before.
You see the circles he put up there in the smaller circles?
Yeah.
That he was showing you. That's where the flat Earth reflection or something like that.
Right, and that little.
Let me see. I got it on here.
That little dot in roughly the center is the North Pole.
Right. Well, I'll tell you, here's a description I put the description down here, copy and pasted it just so I could tell you. It says, moon is a plasma phenomenon, darn it, by forced electromagnetic rays. They are created from a great deep light electromagnetic rays moving to E's source. Pass through water level from bellow, BELLOW, and they are reflected on the inner side of the dome. The dome reflects these rays vertically for all its heighted by the ray's surface, and they make a focus spot that is in the high levels of ionosphere.
Thank you for that word salad, Glibber Mom.
Oh.
I know, that
God.
hurts.
It was hard.
Dawson Island or blue cheese?
Stupid word salad.
But does it become harder to read those words when they don't make any sense in relation to each other?
God. All I do is copy and paste that. God.
Someone
basically saying
Can you put it into Grammarly and see what Grammarly has to say about it?
I
That would
don't
be
know Grammarly
amusing.
on here
Trying to
anymore.
crash the website.
Yeah.
All I know is ionosphere is underlined in red. Moving with 2 E's is underlined in red. Heighted it's HITED is underlined in red.
What is even that supposed to be?
It just means it's a spell check for the computer.
No, but I mean, what does HITED mean? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure what that word was supposed to be. Well, yeah, for all.
That's supposed to be the past tense of hit.
Which is actually a past tense of hit is hit. But yeah, you can't ignore that.
Yeah, so he's basically saying that what we saw in that one spot he was showing, that's the flat Earth on the dome. Been reflected onto the moon off something on the dome or something.
Because electromagnetic waves or something. Yes.
Yes. Rays, electromagnetic rays.
Oh, not
as
waves, rays.
Like such a thing.
As if
rays.
Right.
Yep.
It's a heat ray.
God, so funny. So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue with this. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez. Really?
One of these things is
I've
not
seen this
like
crap
the
before.
other. One of these things is just not the same.
It's nothing like it. That's what's so funny.
God, you sounded like Kurt Cameron. There's nothing like it. What do you got over here?
Oh my
I don't know about
God,
you, but this is awfully compelling.
I know, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if this would matter. Is it done? No.
It's still going, I think. Well, it's 2.5, so maybe done.
Nope, not done.
It's only 2.5.
Come on.
I still see the star field. Oh, that's our star field.
Oh, Matthew,
there it goes. They took. Oh my God, they're so slow with this.
Nope, we're done.
So see, the moon's craters are just the Earth's reflection on the inside of the dome.
Of course.
That explains all the eclipses, the phases.
Oh yeah.
Explains everything.
War is going to show up.
Well, science is over. Go home, everyone. It's been a nice run. Pack it up.
We're all living. Yeah, we're just all a reflection on the moon. That's all. Oh my God. Hey, when I try and pick stupid, I try and pick stupid. Okay. Alrighty.
Steaming Cup of Reason says, "Does this?" Steaming Cup of Reason says, "Does this fucktard pareidolia much?"
All the time, baby.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Zed says, "The last one to leave, please turn off the sun."
Exactly. Michelle, so sorry to hear that. Michelle, Desert. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. But I'm glad he's going to be okay. Oof, that sucks. I hate hearing that because my brother had heart issues and had to have open heart surgery a few months ago. So, but today's his birthday and he's made it, so that's good.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Would you also like some good news from my personal happy life? My little brother, who is a foot taller than me, but he's my little brother. Shut up.
Yes, that's fine.
He proposed to his girlfriend and they got engaged this weekend.
Sweet! I love that.
I'm very proud.
That is so awesome.
She's very smart. She's well spoken. She's super cute.
Aw, good.
And when I found out about her, I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna have to fight somebody. But then I realized, like, wait a minute, she was in the cadets. I think she was in the Coast Guard. He was in the Army, and they go cycling together. They've hiked like a few hundred miles together. And she's got a master's degree in bioengineering. So good job, brother.
Nice.
Awesome.
We're nerds. My whole family is nerds.
That's cool.
So, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Not at all. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, congrats, my little brother.
Congrats Vishanti's brother. Oh, okay. Should we go back to stupid?
I guess.
Yeah, let's see.
Boole, let's do Sun Simulator hardcore proof. And if this doesn't convince us, nothing will.
Hardcore
okay.
proof.
Hardcore proof.
Yes. Here we go. Here's your proof.
Wait, is there such a thing as softcore proof?
I don't know how to Cinemax.
Yeah,
or Skinemax.
It's only on cable. Yeah.
Could it be, yes, that's a cloudler, and obviously you're not going to be able to see the sun because it's overcast down below?
Well, that's just
why does he keep looking at, look, it doesn't reach the ground.
I don't get that. Yeah, when
there's clouds. Of course not. And they look like they're thick clouds too, right?
Those are just chemtrails.
Oh, that's right. There's one big humongous chemtrail, huh?
Chemtrails block out the sun.
What does any of this have to do with hardcore proof of a sun simulator?
I don't know.
Everything.
But now we're bringing up the sun's white, right? Not yellow.
Well, I've seen an explanation of that. Yeah.
But I don't know what he kept saying. They kept saying, watch the sun, watch the sun. Okay, what are we watching the sun for?
We're watching it go behind the clouds that are above that
clouds.
layer. Yeah, so
yeah,
what?
pretty much.
That's what happens when clouds cover the sun.
And when you're flying in a plane and you go higher, you're going to go through the clouds, and
there's
things are going to be obscured.
Clouds?
I know, shocking, huh?
There's clouds upon
Well,
clouds.
I wouldn't recommend getting
There's clouds
high.
above clouds. So, I don't know why he's focusing on the clouds so much. Yeah. Alrighty. Maybe it'll become apparent. Let's keep going and see if he becomes a parent.
I hope he doesn't become a parent. And God,
I hope he's not a parent. You're right. These poor children are going to grow up thinking the sun's not real.
Yeah.
Daddy, I got a sunburn. Oh, the sun's not real. Psh, don't bother me.
Oh, okay. Then it went away.
Yeah.
My skin's peeling off my skeleton. It's not real. Shut up.
Not real. Shut up. I burned my retina looking at the not real sun, Daddy. God. All right, let's keep going. I know.
I think I'm going to distort the
You
sun.
naughty clouds! Quit distorting the sun on purpose.
We can't. They can't see us from the ground. No, duh, because you're the one seeing it from the plane.
I don't understand what his point is. Like, what object? First of all, what object to the right of the sun? What object?
That puzzled me too.
Yeah, I can't find anything.
And then the plane is moving, so the clouds are moving, which are making the light of the sun. It's distorting the light, right?
Right, it's causing diffusion to increase and decrease. And
exactly. He can't comprehend. Why is it doing this? This is weird. Like, no kidding. There's clouds in the way.
And you could do this experiment, children, when the fog rolls in too. It's amazing.
But they can't see us from the ground. No kidding. Because they're not moving in a plane at 500 plus miles per hour past
and
clouds.
It's overcast because there's clouds below you.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I can.
And not a single point was made.
I don't know if I can do another 5 minutes of this global mom.
Oh, you don't have to if you don't want to. I think we got the point.
Yeah, I think so. It's funny.
And I guarantee you he probably broke through the clouds and was like, look, the sun changed color. Really? Because you're not looking through clouds anymore.
Yeah, I know. And it's not distorted looking.
It's not distorted looking. What happened here?
As Stephen Cup of Reason said, if aliens ever came to invade and met this shithead, they would turn around and leave. You're thinking that no point to go over any place with that much stupid on it.
Oh, it's so funny. Oh my God. People just don't understand. That's what's so funny. Oh, I think Sai's back on.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
You asked if we were looking at clouds before sight. Now we actually are.
Now we're looking at clouds.
Yep, I see that now.
The sun through clouds. And the person can't understand why the sun looks like that as they're flying along at 500 plus miles an hour on a plane. Why the sun's doing sunlight's doing wonky things.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
They never cease to amaze me.
No, never.
Well, I think I've seen.
We don't have to continue on. I think it's pretty much just more of the same cluelessness about the sun. I really do.
Yeah. I can advance it and see if it gets like.
If you want, advance it a little bit and see if where it's at. So we still got 5 minutes.
Clear object at. Okay, wait. There's an object. Where? Let's see here.
I think now he gets into the camera artifacts again.
Oh boy.
And the window, which obviously is not going to be perfect.
Yeah, let's put a window, a lens, and then, you know, that's
well, if it's
not,
a plane,
there's 2 panes of glass there, basically.
I was going to say, it's 2 panes of glass
Yes,
between
this is
him
very painful.
and the outside of the plane.
And that glass doesn't look particularly clean either.
No.
So I'm thinking artifacts.
I'm surprised the outside
and
may have
flares.
scratches on it, I would assume.
Yeah. It is not a clear object at 1 o'clock of the sun. That looks more like a solar flare than anything else.
Yes.
But that would only be visible if you were using a filter. Again, pointing
Right.
at your camera at the sun without a filter, you're not seeing the real picture.
And you got the glare, and the glare's going up the glass, basically, in the camera lens. You know, you're going to have artifacts. It's just no 2 ways about it.
And I'm done with this guy.
Yes, we're done.
Did this person go to the JM school of how to operate a camera?
Probably. Probably. For all I know, it may have been Jam under a different name.
He's too egotistical not to put his name all over
That's true. That's true.
it. And then misspell it.
Yeah. Hang on.
Hang on.
Okay, let's do one on the mood now, Bull. Let's do the what would I pick? Which one did I pick? Is the moon its own light source?
Jordan.
Is the moon its own light source?
Ooh, this should be
I mean, dude, just
Moon is all
debunked
caps
that earlier.
too. Dun dun dun.
Didn't the other guy debunk this earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He debunked it. He said the moon isn't. He just said
That's
it.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
It isn't, but they lie to you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They can't lie about that. And
Nope.
keep in mind, they haven't lied about that either.
I'm sure Cy will have plenty to say on this video.
Oh, I'm sure. Here goes.
Okay, people, notice another thing. That's the moon up there, which looks almost like a star. That is the moon, and it does look just like all these other lights. It's giving off the same lights as the same light. And I just recently found out that light is not a frequency. Light is particles. Light is particles, tiny particles that travel in a straight line. And as you see, all of them turn in a straight line. But how is it possible that my finger, the light's still supposed to be going past my finger? That, you see my finger going through this light? That's not supposed to happen.
Wow.
Well,
The light's supposed to go around my finger. It's sticking out like that. Now look at it. It's behind my finger. It's in front of my finger. It's not supposed to do that. But light is a particle that are particles, small particles that travel in a straight line. And as you notice, all of them are the particles you can see coming out. That's why God said the system has to be destroyed. And we have to come off grid. Because something's wrong with this picture. And if you notice, the sun, the moon is white at night. A white ball. And the sun is like that too, in the morning sky. I remember the sun used to be yellow. That's why we made, as school kids, we painted the sun yellow. Now the moon and the sun are both white. Isn't that something? But I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to see, sometimes my sight is bad. And let me zoom out.
No kidding.
My sight is bad, and I want to try to see what happens to this moon when I squint my eyes. Right now, when I go cross-eyed, I see two of them. And I squeeze them down.
I would like to point out that that's not the moon either, lady. That's the street light,
No.
just like the other one. Because I can see the post to the left-hand side of the screen.
Well, now she did say that sometimes her eyesight's bad.
Sometimes, her eyesight's bad. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not the only thing that's wrong here.
I thought you'd have something to
just her
say.
eyesight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's painful.
Isn't it painful?
It's all out of
And
focus.
she's not done either.
It's done it's at the wrong exposure for whatever it is you're looking at. You can't see the object that's producing the light. You're just seeing the light. And it's like, what the heck?
And if all the lights look the same, you would think maybe those aren't the lights.
Uh-huh.
Or they would look like that when you weren't looking through your camera.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Unless you had cataracts, just saying.
True. True. Poor eyesight.
Poor eyesight.
Shall we let her go on for a little bit longer?
Astigmatism. Here we go. Thank you, Diane. Why is a good question.
Diane. Because we have to look. We have to look at stupid. Damn it, that's our job.
Yeah.
That's what we do here, unfortunately.
That's what we do. We suffer through it for everybody. Okay.
And, see how do you react.
God, get on with it. 1.5 speed already. I don't want to keep going up.
Oh my god.
Just bear with me.
It.
I just want to see.
I can just see an army on the hill yelling, "Oh, with it!"
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever's to the left is too close to her. That's not a street light.
Is this finally turned the right way up, or is it still sideways?
Still sideways. So that might be part of the roof overhang she's under or something.
Well, like you say, just strange light, the same light from the utility company to the same light of the moon. I'm going to let you see. Alright guys, be careful out there. We don't know what kind of light is shining. Oh no, who's sun? This ain't God's sun anymore. It wouldn't dare.
Oh, sorry.
Them particles. The moon doesn't have its own source of light. Doing something for these particles to be coming from the moon.
There are
Like it's
so
a
many
light bulb, like the lights that I'm looking at the street light. See it black.
like this.
Alright guys, let me be prepared, be informed, be aware.
The length of pauses that are happening.
I know.
In this
I thought
video, even when she's on like 2 times speed. God, people make a point.
But all she's doing is she's not even doing anything with it. She's just
showing it.
Looking at a blown
Just
out
looking
fuzzy
at it.
blur.
Oh, see, now she's changing the focus on it, or trying to anyway, the wrong way. Look, it's a square now.
Why are people that are woo peddlers so fucking dumb when it comes to every single thing?
That's it. There's no point to that video.
Shocker.
I'll say it a third time.
Zero.
A single point was made.
But you know what it gets me is, look at the camera. That looks weird. Look out from the camera. Oh, there's the moon. Look at the camera. That still looks weird to me. It's kind of like what she's doing. There's something wrong here with the moon.
There's something wrong with that laser.
I would say it's a pebcac. Problem exists between camera and chair. Pebcac.
Yep. But I was just referring to, she shot it the right way, but I think when she put it out, she put it vertical. I don't know why.
Put it out of its misery.
Oh, so weird. I'm sorry, guys, but I thought that would have been interesting to watch because of her reaction to it. Like, what's that? That's weird. Doesn't look like that. Oh, goodness.
Have we actually hit most of these videos? Is there one we haven't hit?
I think we have 2 more to do.
Oh God!
And they're both short.
Let's do spirit science.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's do this one. Moonlight source is not from the sun. The moon is self-luminescent. That one's like a little over 5 minutes.
Okay, so we got one that says the moon is not its own light source. We got one who's not sure.
Moonlight.
And then we
moonlight
got
source is not from the sun. That one.
Then we got one who's saying it's not the sun. Okay, this should be good.
This one's 5 minutes 13 seconds. So
hopefully they talk most of the time, because it's getting really annoying listening to these pregnant pauses and shit. All right, here we go. Starting with the bad, whatever this is. It's like a bad exposure of the space station.
Jeez.
Holy shit, balance, people. What in the world is that? What is the moon?
that was just beginning, I think. There's the moon. It's just blue cheese. So, and then
the shadow on the moon is called an eclipse. That's what the Earth's shadow on the moon is called, an eclipse. When we're not in eclipse, the shadow on the moon is its own fucking shadow because it's facing the sun.
Right. It's the phase of the moon.
Right.
It's the phase of the moon. Right. That's why it's straight like that. Mm-hmm.
Right. Just like it is on Earth.
It's a half moon right there.
Yes.
Right. An easy experiment to do would just be to hold up a small bouncy ball up to the sun.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, it swings around to show you where the sun's at.
Now I'm seeing the caption here, but play straight. You realize you're talking to the wrong fucking person when you say that here, okay?
So basically what they're showing is the sun is here, but the moon is here. And look where the shadow is.
Look where the shadow is.
How can that be? Is what I'm guessing. It's a ghost moon. Isn't that what Delana said?
Are you? Oh my God!
Are they going to marvel that the moon is visible during daylight?
During daylight, and maybe it's the phase, probably, and it's the phase, but the sun's not in the right spot or something like that. That's what it looks like to me.
He's bringing up cold moonlight, been debunked. 2, you're a tiny speck on a really big planet, and the moon is still really big in comparison to you too, and it's really far away compared to the rest of the planet, and the sun is even further away. So your lack of ability to reconcile the geometry of it all in your head is not the sun or the moon or the Earth's problem. It's yours.
Right. So, and if it's its own light source, how does it charge, first of all? And why is it not always full?
I think you just answered your own question. It's not always full because it wasn't recharged.
That's right. There are some that think the phases has to charge down and charge back up.
It's like the battery. It's the battery indicator on your cell phone. It's like that.
It's like who was it? Put a picture out. It was on for Weekly Derp. Anyway, they put a channel of flat Earth with this humongous looking building, and a spotlight, and was plugged in through the dome down to the bottom of the Earth.
Jeez.
That was a picture.
It's steaming cup of reason. Love it. Thank you very much. How the light on the trees is on the same side as the moon. Notice this.
Yeah.
Does that mean the trees are also their own light source?
They must be.
How fucking stupid can a human being get?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
It's not a challenge, it's just a question.
It's a question. Yeah. But that's what's... Anyway. Well, shall we continue? If you want to speed it up a bit, you probably could.
Yeah,
it sounds better, Chipmunk.
This person's about as slow as the rest of them.
Yeah, I don't think they talk in this, so...
Again, the blue shows up because it's between you and the moon. All right, that's called
because you're looking through.
It's the atmosphere. It's the atmosphere, you moron. All right, just had to point that one out. Like hello.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
It is. Well, I'm glad that was short. And if it were
its own light source, how is it casting shadows on the craters?
No, we can't use logic.
None of this makes sense.
Oh, we can't. You're right. I'm sorry. We're using logic again. Oh, I'm sorry. And critical thinking. Ugh, what am I thinking of? Ugh. I gotta not think. That's how I gotta deal with these. All right. Well, let's go ahead and play the last one, Boole. The moon and light source in southwest. And that should get us, because it's 10 after the hour, so that should get us through the end here.
Yeah, you timed it well. All right, here we go.
Good evening to those who listen. It's March 10th, 2019, 7:17 p.m. I just did a video, and it got too hot and overheated and shut down. Well, it didn't shut down. It just corrupted the video file. How? I don't know. The sun sets 10 minutes. Now it's 14. Going on 15 minutes now since it's set. And we still got this too, which is weird. I had to turn down the brightness, believe it or not. But there still looks like there's some light over here. Now this is direct. Here we go again. This is at -1. This is directly south. Here's southeast. We got some pink clouds going on. And this would be southwest. And sunset over probably about in the middle of that big tree. Two trees together. To a little bit to the right of that. And there's something loose over there too. Crazy. Something's going on. Why is there light way over here? 15 minutes after sunset. Quick look at the moon. What the heck? Alright. Going back to default. There's major energy around. Come on. Major energy around it. Come on, now it won't. Now there's blue energy around it. Weird, there wasn't before. Minus, going down to minus. It can't be overheating. There's cold air blowing on this thing. There's no sun.
first of all, he may have a crappy camera. And second of all, I've taken pictures of my cell phone where it's dark and I put my camera video on and the camera brings out more light into the video.
Right.
I
took advantage of that.
I thought this was over because it pauses. That's how crappy his camera is.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And the fact that he can't focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm thinking too much on that.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of operator error. There's a lot of errors.
Yeah, I am too. Let's blame it on the heat. Really, dude, it's March. It's March in this supposedly in this video. How hot can it be in March?
Depends where
that
you
your
are.
camera's not working correctly.
Like I
Says
said,
us who live in California.
Yeah. If this is one's like 4 minutes long, so we may have another minute or two on it.
That's about 4 minutes and 45 seconds.
Jinzu says camera isn't overheating. The batteries are dying.
Yeah. It helps to charge the camera before you use it.
Yes, it sure does.
All right. Should we?
Let's go ahead and finish. Yeah, we should be able to finish
Maybe
it.
it's solar power and he just thinks the sun is.
Oh, that's right. And there's not enough sun to make it work. Yeah.
Solar powered camera must take pictures of sun at all times.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If the sun's not hitting the sensor, it doesn't charge.
Right.
That's right. Oh, that's funny.
All right, dude. Come on.
Let's see. I don't think it.
Does it get? Okay, here we go.
There we go. He's back.
No audio.
No audio. Yeah.
Major energy now. That's been able to focus. What the heck?
Sounds like a racetrack.
Yeah.
There was again
Blur speed rings.
0 points
Oh
were
my
made.
God.
No points were made.
No
in this
points.
Video.
No points were made.
Yeah, no.
Look at that. How can that be? It's called Twilight. Because the Earth is a sphere. Hey.
When the atmosphere scatters light.
concept.
And the atmosphere
Yeah.
scatters light.
Funny how that works.
What a concept. Oh, jeez, oh, Pete.
Okay, we're done. There's no more.
We're done. No more. We're done.
Oh,
We
man.
got all the videos
Go
this
ahead, we're
week.
done with those
Whew.
idiots.
Sorry, guys, if we gave you motion sickness. Yeah,
Those were
my
painful.
me pet says I'm getting motion sickness watching this.
Well, me pet,
Yeah.
it's over. It's over. You're-
Yeah, it's over.
Mhm.
We actually got through them all tonight. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, there was so much stupid to unpack in all those videos.
It was bad.
So much, just so much.
Oh my goodness.
This is what we do. We do this for you all for entertainment. You can see it's exasperated.
I'm gonna have to ask them to increase my shill check because this shit needs user pay.
I'll put it into NASA HR and see what we can do here.
Yeah.
Either that or give me a padded desk, one of the two.
Yeah, exactly. Do something.
Something.
What is this? Oh, I'm just looking at the chat. I guess the heists are not working for some, are not coming out right for some people. Oh my goodness! Thank you, me Pat, for putting Lavender Lady's link in the description. I think in the side chat. We have the description, right?
My God, what sort of work did you guys go through to get that silhouette of me? That's got to be 2.5 years old.
That's probably why we. Yep.
That's got to be from early 2018.
Probably. It's probably from when you were on. Yeah. You were on before. Oh, my goodness. Anyway.
Moo.
So, shall we start saying our goodbyes?
Sure.
It's 20 after. So we'll start with Lavender Lady since you got here a little late. We'll let you say your goodbye.
Sorry, I came by late, really and truly.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
But what would you like to hear from me?
Just shill your channel. What your live streams.
Oh well,
say
let's
what
see.
you want to say, and yeah.
I am the Lavender Lady. I have my little channel called The Lavender Lady. Amazing, isn't it? Wherein I do Lavender Lady things. We've been doing shows, Sundays at noon Eastern and at 7 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays. We've got Mom NATO, we've got Bionic Dance, and me on channel doing all sorts of very weird things. Might start out with a topic, stay on it for about a minute and a half, and then just go wherever we go. You know, it's sort of free form with and we have Tornado on from time to time. That's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure, as you guys know, right?
Yes,
absolutely.
He's always fun on movie night, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a cutie. He really is.
Yes.
He's a good kid. He's a good kid. When I was in danger of being homeless, he actually offered. Of course, Mama Tornado had a problem with that. Strange men on the internet coming to live with you. No.
Yeah.
So I get it.
But the intention was,
the intention was there, and it was very well.
Mm-hmm.
It was very much appreciated at the time. So.
Oh, geez. And then, look at this. We have a Sylvia over here. Yes, Sylvia.
Sylvia. I heard her earlier. Did she scratch you? Or heard you earlier? Say ow or something?
With a paw and try to get my attention. And occasionally she'll get a claw where we don't want claws.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any number of places that,
All too familiar with that.
And then we have this kitty over here. What would you like? What would you like, kitty? Kitty is being insistent here. What would you like? I don't have any chicky. No, really.
She wants attention.
I have to go get some.
It can be dangerous when they get nudgy.
But yeah, it's the sort of thing we do, and we have our 5-hour shows. You guys don't know anything about 5-hour shows now, do you?
No, nothing at all.
I was only on a 7-hour one with you one time.
Okay, yeah. I notice I see hanging up on the wall about center and a little high, there is a portrait there that
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Had to have that on set for sure.
Oh my, it's almost a year.
It is, yeah. That's it's been rough lately. The last week or so, it's been really getting rough again, for sure. But the community's definitely been great, and everybody's super supportive. So that's awesome too.
Let me look over here. I'm just curious here. Okay, the 18th is on a Friday this year, 18th of September.
It is, yep.
So, do you guys do a show on Friday, or how do we want to? Well, I don't know.
I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna probably plan something in lieu of regular movie night. we'll have some kind of, show special for that night.
Oh, that would be great.
I may actually try to stay awake for that one.
Yeah, it's probably going to be the regular movie night time, so it'll be a little late, but...
As I'm getting older, it's more and more difficult for me to stay up all night and into the next morning.
Yeah,
I understand.
How many of you here remember the way we used to do it? We'd start at midnight Eastern. The show would be over at what? Maybe 5 a.m. or something like that. And then some number of us would be on the wire talking amongst ourselves for another 4 or 5 hours.
Right. Yep.
I mean, I might get to bed by, 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Christ. Those days, I really do. But
yeah, we'll figure something out though for that Friday, definitely.
Yeah. That'll be fun. All righty. So, Miss Sai, do you want to go next?
Yeah, I mean, these videos were something else tonight. Hold on one second. Well, couldn't pause in time, so sorry about that. Or couldn't mute, rather.
Right.
Excuse me. But yeah, it's the videos were definitely something tonight. At least the only thing that was good about them is that at least they weren't like space deniers, They might be sun and moon deniers or, conspiracy theorists, but at least they weren't, space deniers. So the sun simulators are in space. But other than that, yeah, that was quite a special selection tonight, Globber Mom. But
sorry,
that's
honey.
about it.
Yeah. I had to mute for a second.
No, that's okay.
All righty. Miss Vishanti. Your
Just
turn.
gearing up for another week. We're getting busy at my work, but that's a good problem, I guess,
Right.
to have, being that I work in a nonprofit kind of assistance agency.
Right.
So that's that. I'll be in and out of various streams. You may see me doing a ninja here and there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be brainstorming more stuff for the NASA Black site. So if you have any guests you want to see, if you want to be a guest, if you have any topics that you'd like to see us cover, drop us a line. We are open to suggestions.
Mm-hmm. I know game night was a rousing success, so
Oh yeah, that was fun.
that was fun. So looking forward to the next one. But
Heck yeah.
all right, Miss Aimee.
Yes. Oh my gracious, these silly videos.
Mm-hmm.
All Chicken Littles, they can't figure things out.
Nope.
The man
The
that
sky is falling.
Yep, the sky is falling. He's right.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And the guy at the end, the one with the Twilight, excuse me, he hasn't noticed that his whole life until just now. Wow.
Right.
Somehow I think not. I just think most of these people are just trolls and they're just trying to make their way on YouTube and they figure flat earth or
yeah.
be the way to go.
Agreed. They're like, yeah, I'll put this up and yeah, it'll be content.
Exactly. And being a quote unquote skeptic is really cool right now.
Right. Of course.
Yes. And also being anti-science is really in right now. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I guess they need to learn that, you can't be so open-minded your brain falls out of your head.
Yeah, that yeah. Well, you gotta have a brain for it to fall out though, so. So.
That's very true. And
All right,
thank
Mr.
you, Lavender Lady, for coming on. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for having me, sincerely. And it's kind of good to be in this environment again. It's been a while.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, thank you for coming on.
Yay, 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 yay.
And Mr. Boole, your turn.
Well, I have the usual stuff that I do every week. Pimp Monk, Monday through Friday. There is no Mega Mirror this week. That was last week we had a Mega Mirror. This week we don't. It's every other week. So then, let's see. Tomorrow we will have Caffeine Corner at 2. We will have in the evening, of course, I do over on Sit Down with Debunkers. I do Derp News. You'll be there for that, Mommy. Glover Mommy. The
yes.
Derp News.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow night at 9 Eastern on Sit Down with the Debunkers.
Right. On Wednesday, the Autism Show. Hopefully we pick that back up again, Aimee. Because, I know Dick is still having problems with his teeth. He's not feeling particularly
yeah, he's
well.
still having problems with that tooth. So yeah, he's doing a little better. So hopefully, cross our fingers.
But that's been the hold up, people. In case you're wondering about the Autism Show, that's what's happening. We're holding off for Dick because it's Dick, Aimee, and myself that do that show.
And talking is difficult with a bad tooth, as we all know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so then let's see. On Thursday we have a pub chat. I do the US one, which is called Last Call. And then, of course, the Silly Shill Show on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
And on Saturday, I will be doing the Sit Down with Debunkers again. I will be doing the Stupidly Creepy Show, Equality on Sunday, and I know I said 5 o'clock today, but then somebody pointed out that Schrodinger's cat was on a plane at 5 o'clock Eastern today, so that wasn't going to happen. I was mistaken about the time, so it's 5 o'clock either Saturday or Sunday next weekend. Hopefully it's on Saturday, but we'll get that solidified. Keep an eye on Schrodinger's
You'll know more.
channels.
You'll know more toward the end of the week.
Yeah, keep an eye on Schrodinger's channel for more information. That's it.
All right, and you already heard about the weekly derp, so that's all I need from me. I got my word salad again coming out tomorrow. My word salad of the day, and I'm still working on that Karen compilation. I've got half scripted and recorded, so I got to work on the other half still. So I got a lot on my plate, so it's a slow process, but it's getting there. So it's going to be fun, though. It's going to be fun. I'm making sure it's a good long compilation, so we all have fun. So anyway, all right, ladies, thank you. Lavender Lady, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Nice to actually talk to you again.
Yeah, as much as we'd like to.
And we'll have you on again, okay?
Oh, boy.
If you're willing to come on.
If you want to come back after this.
It's always good to have more stupid to point and laugh at, just for a change of pace. But, well, that's not a change of pace, really, but I never run out of stupid. But we will chat. Thank you for coming and helping us make the show. We really love you guys and glad you're always here. And I think we're out of here. Should we all say goodbye?
Goodbye.
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 Good night.